Okay, what's up guys? Welcome back. In today's video, I want to talk about Rapids, a Masternode type cryptocurrency that's trying to tap into some of the market share of payment solutions. So that could be crypto payment solutions or even things like PayPal or Stripe. So with this aim, this project, in theory or inherently you could say, does have a lot of upside potential if people were to adopt it. But at the same time, I'm going to go over why Rapids is definitely going to be facing a lot of competition because the task they're trying to do, which is to build a new payment solution that everyone uses versus, Venmo, PayPal, stuff like that, is not going to be easy to do. Okay, it's going to be difficult for them to do this, but I'm going to explain why I think they do have a chance and go over the fundamentals of this coin. Now, as a disclaimer, guys, as always, I am honest about this type of stuff. I'm working with their marketing team a little bit, so do keep that in mind. I was reached out to them to make a video about this project. So that's my disclaimer about that. So in terms of how you can buy Rapids, the RPD token, it is at a market cap of 2.4 million and the trading volume right now is literally nothing at $7,000. One of the things I don't like about it, which is something I always dislike, is when coins don't have an ERC20 version. So you can't buy this through a DEX. You have to use a centralized exchange. We can see it's on these exchanges, which I've never even heard of. I have no idea which one's the best, so you guys are going to have to research that on your own because I've just never used these exchanges. But you can see you can buy them there. Most of the volume is on Crex24. Looking at an overview, we can see the price action. It doesn't really mean anything because the market cap is so low. I could be like, oh, if it's sending wedge or something, but it'd be worthless information. When you have a coin that's at a $2 million market cap, TA means nothing. It's not going to predict the price or anything. At that price level, technical analysis, the people who are buying, they're not looking at that. It just doesn't matter because it's so low and it's going to be so volatile. So really the chart, I would just ignore it. All I have to pay attention to is the market cap because that's all that matters for a coin like this. And one thing I do like is the circulating supply is not too bad, and the way their tokenomics are set up, most of it's getting sent to Masternode operators. So really the circulating supply at 46% is a pretty decent level. And it has a total supply of 18 billion right now with a max supply of 30 billion in the future. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that they're going to have this. So it's going to be a 1 to 1,000 price reduction to make it seem more attractive. I've seen other coins do this like Coco's BCX, which I talked about in a video like a month ago. So soon the price is going to 1,000x. Now, are you going to make an instant 1,000x? No, because they're just increasing or they're decreasing everyone's coins. So your actual value is not going to change because you're going to have less tokens that are going to be worth more. So that is happening and keep that in mind. There's going to be a wallet update and also Project Mercury, which I'll go over later. And also the project was founded almost 3 years ago. So now let's go over some of the notes I took from the white paper and what Rapids does. The white paper is very easy to digest. It's a relatively short white paper. I'd really consider it a light paper because they don't really go into detail too much on things, but this diagram essentially explains how it works. You have Rapids user A. He's a money transmitter, money exchanger, and then Rapids. So he sends a Rapids payment. The Rapid network blockchain transaction confirmations, and it goes to masternodes. And then Rapid user B, and then store Rapid payment through bank or fiat money. So kind of shows the flow of Rapids. It's basically just using the link share and whatnot to pay for things Rapids or receive things Rapids, and then Masternode operators get their share from running the nodes, and then you can resend it back to your banks. And I think one of the key things with the Rapids is their user interface. This is something where there's such high potential for something like this because everyone uses digital payment solutions nowadays. However, the platforms that are going to win in the end are the ones that first off have a good secure service, but also make it very easy to do. People don't want to take extra steps to send money. Like I have friends where I'll be like, hey man, I know I owe you something. I'll just send you some USDC. And they're like, no, I don't want to set that up. Just give me cash. And they only accept cash. It's because it's simple. A platform like this, in my opinion, will not succeed unless the user accessibility is very, very easy or simple, like I said. Moving down, we can go over a few more things. We can see that 35% goes to staking for the supply and 65% goes to masternodes. And also I'll show you guys how you can download the masternode in a second. Their security is definitely very well done. Like I said, this project's been in development for almost 3 years, so they're definitely putting in the time to make a good blockchain. speed, quick transactions. They have the Quark algorithm, so they're basically combining different algorithms, which is Krusty, Sky, and Blake. I'm not going to go over those because you guys probably don't care about that. Fungibility, exchangeable into other cryptocurrencies or fiat. So you could take your Rapids and then exchange it for another crypto. But at the same time, why would you just not send a stablecoin? That's always my big catch with payment solutions. Even like Bitcoin. People say everyone is going to spend things with Bitcoin. That was the narrative in 2017. Now Bitcoin is a store of value. Back then, Bitcoin was the future of currency. And the problem with that is you can't have a currency that's so volatile, right? And then practicality, used on existing social media platforms. That's the main thing with Rapids, is they want to develop it for social media. So on social media, you can have your Rapids link and instantly send and receive money. Going down, we can go over the roadmap, and they actually have an updated version. And yes, it's proof of stake because it's a Masternode. But let's go to their roadmap. So they have Rapids wallet, ePay card integration, video games, a bunch of other stuff, bridge creation, so allow the exchange from Rapid to RPDX and vice versa. Masternode governance, so if you run on Masternode, you can vote in governance. Then NFTs, of course, because everyone's getting NFTs. And then also rapid burn. So the token model is set up for the price to appreciate while also rewarding users for operating nodes. And we can see right here, this is how you can download the Masternode, and they have a desktop wallet and also mobile wallets for both iOS and Android. So they're definitely focusing on getting this out to as many people as possible because they have versions available for literally every operating system. I'm sure there's other ones as well, like Ubuntu, but it has most of them. So very well done in that aspect, and they have guides on how to do it as well. Last thing I want to go over is the team. So the Rapids team has this guy, the founder. So again, 3-year project, and really they have a pretty large team and a big focus definitely on marketing and community, because out of all these team members, they only have 2 developers. Okay, so keep that in mind. And that's kind of it, guys. That's like the main premise of Rapids. Again, it's a payment solution cryptocurrency. So if you're someone who's looking for crypto as a solution for simple payments between your friends and whatnot, Rapids could be that. If not, though, this might not be the project for you. As always, guys, please drop a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.